Hi everyone, welcome to this little Onryo live react. So I would say, as a little background, I would say that my first killer main, I was trying to be a nurse main. That was pretty hard. Then I sort of flailed around a bit and eventually moved on to Plague. Deathslinger I used a lot for getting to Iridescent 1 for the first time. That was good fun and interesting. Then from there, I really tried to main Onryo, but back with my previous skill level, I had a hard time playing a killer without like an impactful chase ability. So then I flailed around with other things like Demagogue and Clown. I sort of didn't quite have a main without that. And then I tried to get into the next couple of killers after Onryo, so like Dredge slightly, but it's not quite my jive. Knight, pretty cool, pretty damn cool, but sometimes I do just face like total pub stomps where I get screwed over by the survivors. And then Skull Merchant. Skull Merchant I like quite a lot, but she is also suffering from some similar issues that Onryo has. She's a little bit better in chase. She does have her haste, which can throw a lot of survivors off guard. And then there's Singularity. I like Singularity a lot. He's so freaking vicious and chase heavy. I love him a lot. But Onryo has come out with her rework. I didn't play the entire PTB. I was on holidays overseas for the entire one. I'm aware of all the changes that they tested, and I have been watching streamers use her, including One Pump Willie. But I haven't taken the time to sit down, learn the changes, and try her out. So this is my first time trying her out since. This is perk from the previous build that I had, so I was playing her a little bit during the anniversary. But let's give it a read. So, I'm going to go through the add-ons and sort of use that as like a leeway or a leverage into her new power thing. So I'm aware that her teleport's on a cooldown and she condemns globally at 3/4 a stack. So we'll start with videotape copy. Projection inflicts half a stack of condemns on carry survivors not carrying a tape, and TV is used for projection turn back on 10 seconds sooner. So if we look at her power, projection. Onryo can take material form by projecting herself through to a TV. Press the ability button while looking at powered TV to project onto it, and shutting the TV off in the process. Wait, that's not... Alright, so they've updated her power, but they haven't updated her power description at all. Okay, I had a feeling that this was going to be the case, so let's just... There we go. Alright, so we'll have to read this. Project into a TV does 3/4 to anyone not carrying a tape. The time of TV disable has been reduced to 45 seconds. Ho ho. That is insane. This can be further reduced, so 45 seconds. So that means with videotape copy, turns back on 35 seconds to get a TV back. Ooh, that's a little bit sick. The timer TV is disabled after survivor removes a cursed tape has been increased to 70, and it used to be 60. Okay. Projection now has a 10-second cooldown. There's no longer a range limit on the condemned effective. Okay, yeah. Now this one I will say, this made me a little sad because the range around the TV where you did it, I kind of used to use it as a marker for, okay, here I am, maybe I'm a tiny bit disorientated, don't know which way I'm facing, but the important question is there a survivor near here? And you used to be able to have the condemned rings blink around the people who were there. If people were at 0, it would let you know like specifically who you found. Well, I guess not quite like that, but yeah, like this used to be one of the things that I really latched onto. But we are getting a lot more powerful things, so not going to complain too much. Alright, let's keep going with this. Increases the manifestation invisibility duration by 33%, so this is the length of her... hang on, this is a tricky one. Yeah, so This one is increases for Mother's Mirror, increases manifestation, intermittent visibility, duration by 2 seconds. So these two are the things that make her in chase manifestation. They're the two sides of the invisibility coin. First one is you have the blinks and how long you will blink for. And the length of blinks will essentially correlate to an amount of blinks. So, like, let's say you have 3 blinks for your normal one, and let's say this increases it to 4 because there's an extra 2 seconds of it. So you have room for 1 more blink to occur. Get it? Cool. This one makes the blinks themselves longer. So this is good for staying, having a chase mind game for manifestation. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So this is good, better for making the mind games easier and harder for the survivors to deal with. And this one gives you a longer window to fit in one or more mind games during that manifestation. Then we have Cabin Sign, decreases the time to turn on a TV after projection by 4.5 seconds. So that means this would go from 45 to 35 with this, and then from 35 down to 30.5. That's pretty good. This one does have a downside of inflicting less global stacks, and this one you could put these together and just really go on a tear with the teleporting. Maybe that's not so great. Alright, Yoichi's Fishnet. Survivors with at least 4 stacks of condemned suffer from blindness. Oh, so no more stack cheesing with Yoichi's Fishing Net. This is good. This makes you want to just hunt down someone, and if you see someone, you don't have to decide whether you're going to chase them to death or just leave them to sort of stew in their condemned. And sort of leaving people with their tapes on them was always a bit of a weird thing that didn't always work out. So that's nice. Wellstone. Decreases the time it takes for the TV to turn on after being turned off by a second. So what this means is it's 70 and you can get it down to 63. That's 10%. That's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's hard to sort of like you have to pick. This is if the survivors all leap onto your TVs. This is a good counter to that. So this might become more relevant if everyone gets very familiar with how to face Onryo properly, or quote-unquote properly. If they all start to decide, in sort of similar to how with Plague, everyone just came to the conclusion of never cleanse. If everyone one day comes to the idea of always grab a tape and just hold on to that tape forever, this would help with that. And this could get buffed if that actually is the meta to deal with that. I don't think that's the meta, but we'll see. So cloth. When survivors are within 8 meters of a powered TV, they're affected with the blindness, and this effect lingers 7 seconds after the TV is turned off. Are within and turned off. Okay, so it's not lingering when they leave, it's when it turns off. So as soon as they get out of the 8 meters, they're fine. Blindness. Yeah, this is considering what her other add-ons are probably going to do. This one's probably very weak, but it can be disorienting for some survivors who are solo queuing or rely on things like Bond or Windows, I guess. Wrecker's Watch. Increases the infestation. Increases the invisibility duration while demanifested by 30%. So you use this to walk around demanifested and sort of passive phase like Spirit. This one I've heard is good, and I believe one of the other changes. Demanifestation. You can no longer be stunned while demanifested, and chases are prevented while when demanifested, making it more difficult to keep track of Onryo's position. Demanifesting now removes bloodlust similar to other killer powers, because you used to be able to bloodlust while you were demanifested, allowing for manifestation plays during chase and also keeping up bloodlust. Turns them on sooner. Okay, so these were not quite like that. Turn on that and the Wellstone. Okay, good. So is this good? I would say this is more relevant, considering the changes they've made to demanifestation. So like this didn't necessarily need to get buffed, it's more that they buffed her power to allow for Reiko's watch to be a little bit more sensible. So that's good. Clump of hair. Decreases the range at which the Onryo is visible while demanifested by 24 minutes. Yep, okay, cool. So this relates to her general stats, which I think we'll be able to find here. You can't see her while she's demanifested and 24 meters away, kind of similar to what Wraith has got going on with his invisibility. You just can't see him on the other side of the map when he's invisible. This allows you to take some people by surprise. And these can go hand in hand, I guess, if you really want to go all in on the demanifestation plays. But I don't think you're gonna. Well, I won't say never. I won't say never, but yeah, it's hard to sort of like rationalize this when you have condemning add-ons, at least in my opinion. Well. Increases the duration of undetectable status effect by 2 seconds when manifesting by any means. Yeah, this mostly relates to your red stain. This can be pretty useful for red stain removal, but this could throw people for a loop if you're approaching the gen, if the TV is not quite, if the TV is, you're approaching a gen and your TV isn't quite in line of sight for them. This could throw them off if you want to rush around a corner. But generally, if you want to hide your red stain, you will try to, well, you can just moonwalk. So it's not necessarily a good thing. Now the killer's aura, this means that aura reading, they will be able to see you as well. This could go with Nick Cage. And terror radius, this could also surprise someone if you don't quite get to them straight away after you get through a TV. So this is going to be very situational. I don't think it's going to be extremely strong. There's going to be some RNG based on TV and gen placement. But it does work with the just manual chase manifestation, so there's that. Ring drawing. Condemned survivors spread condemned to others who complete a healing action on them from the injured state to the healthy state. So they nerf this so that you can't slug and have this effect go up when someone comes to get someone from slugged to injured, and then injured to healthy afterwards. So this only works on injured to healthy and not on the slugged state. So that's good. I don't think they're big fans of like, when I say they, I mean the devs. I don't think they're fans of like built-in slugging plays or really enhancing slugging from like vanilla slugging. When I say vanilla, I mean just, you know, put them down and just use your normal skills to do it. For example, we haven't seen a killer who's designed as part of their power to slug. So that's something that I think they're not willing to sort of encourage because it's kind of dull. Alright, Rickety Pinwheel. While survivors are within 8 meters, they're oblivious, and this is similar to Wellstone. No, Sea Soaked Cloth, yeah. So this is the upped version of Sea Soaked Cloth. Oblivious, a little bit more strong. The thing is, Oblivious... Oh, does Oblivious work with lullabies? Oblivious. Unable to perceive the killer's terrorist, and also do not hear the heartbeat warning of the killer's proximity. Survivors suffering from Oblivious do not do that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, after checking the wiki, Oblivious won't work with lullabies, so you will still get a dull red heartbeat marker if you're using the visual terror radius. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, she turned back. Okay. Yeah. This isn't going to work with the lullabies. So it's kind of meh. Sometimes people will use killer lullabies because they're usually bigger than the terror radius. Sometimes they'll use it to like know that they should be on their toes but not necessarily run. Not quite the same with Onryo because her terror radius is 24 meters, and her lullaby is 24 meters when she's demanifested. Her lullaby is 24 meters, same as the radius. So if they're aware of the lullaby, even though it's kind of subtle, but a lot of good survivors will be aware of it anyway. It's not going to be. This isn't going to be that big of a deal, but it might make a difference depending on how you approach or something like that. This might be. It's probably going to more work. Let's say you're mid-chase with someone, and a person on a gen. Because of this, they're aware that you're around, but they're not quite aware as to how close you are looping towards them, and you might get a sneaky little hit. So that's where that, I feel, might come in, but I could be wrong, I'm not a genius. Mother's Comb. Turning off a TV will trigger a loud notification, reveals a yellow aura of any TV that is turned off by any means. Manifesting turns it off, does it? Projection. Shutting the TV off in the process. If this coincides, if this is triggered by your manifesting, this kind of sucks. If it's not, then this is not that useful anyway, so it's not great. Bloody Fingernails increases the duration of projection's bonus move speed by 50%. This just makes you run at the higher speed after projecting for longer, and this does make a difference. It is not a small difference. So even though it seems very small when you actually look at the numbers, it is quite comfy. You can feel the difference in game. VCR plays all TVs play the projection, and that is nice. It's the same as it was. Manifestation afflicts survivors with 7 meters of the hindered status effect for 3 seconds. This is... Look, it's fine. It's only 3 seconds and it's a couple percent, but I'm sure anyone could pull up a clip of this being the difference between just getting a hit at a pallet or a window and not getting it. So for that, it's like, it's okay, but it's not like... Don't think that you're getting like some clown powers by throwing this on. Tape editing deck. Each survivor starts to try with the tape in their possession, and their target TV is the furthest from their location. This is kind of like a little corrupt effect. You're sending someone on a journey for that. Tape editing deck is most relevant for survivors who are clueless and will let this tape just stay in their hands. So yeah, this will be interesting since they've changed a lot of how tapes work, because cursed tapes. Getting hit with a basic attack while carrying a cursed tape applies 2 stacks of condemned. That's kind of fucked, and the tape is then destroyed, aka you're removing their opportunity to remove 3 stacks. Or 4. Is it 4? I think it's 4. So I've bonus for inserting tape. -3. Oh, it's not even -4. Was it always -3? Yeah. Okay, cool. So interesting thing about this. If you've got this on, anyone cleansing themselves of being inexorably stared. Wait, no, not this one. This one? No. This one. Yoichi's fishing it. Anyone who is ready to be inexorably stared and they somehow slip between your fingers, they're still going to be blind. So that's just a comfort tell for that. But yeah, interesting in and of itself. Not that interesting, but notable. Starts the tape. Yep, okay. Distorted photo. Witnessing a manifestation from 16 minutes will scream, and then their auras are shown. For 4 seconds. Is that a big change? That's a buff. Yeah, it wasn't always like that. That's something. It's something. The thing is, if they're not pointing their camera at your face, this doesn't happen. That's what witnessing means for a manifestation. So, yeah, this is kind of weird. You can sort of make them a little uncomfortable if they're, like, staring at you during the chase and keeping an eye on your position. This could screw with them a little bit, but meh. Okay, remote control. After using projection, the auras of survivors who are within 12 meters of a powered TV are revealed to you for 7 seconds. 7 seconds? That's huge. Oh my god. You can see that I've only got 9 of these, and I didn't like using remote control. This is at level 14 prestige, I avoided these things in the web, and now this is really good. This is really good. Oh my god. Combining this with lethal is going to be pretty fucked. Alright. Survivors who take a tape must bring it to a specific TV. Only TVs or is shown to a survivor carrying a tape that's iridescent videotape. Okay. So they won't know where the other TVs are while they're having a tape. Do that. So, curse tapes. Curse tapes can now be placed in any other TV. Okay, yeah. So this is a change from how she used to be. Every time you grabbed a tape, you used to have to go on a specific TV journey. You could only go to one specific one. Now they've changed that, so they've taken the training wheels, the guardrails. They've taken the guardrails off for that. So this takes it back to the good old days. And this also, it must be said, this takes away the always have TVs on condemning play style. Which is nice, because having a strong, some would say almost like necessary playstyle based around an iridescent is kind of bad. I would say that your iridescents, you want them to be like the spiciest, I want to spice things up style of gameplay, not the thing that you always want to play for like 50 pub games in a row. At least that's my opinion. So that's that. So, let's play a game. This will be my React game. Now, having said all that, because we're going to be teleporting a lot, building up 3/4 stacks of passive condemned, I feel like I'm going to be hit and running a lot more. So let's get this out for sloppy. Forced hesitation. Yeah, I'm still cool with that. They might bunch up while they're trying to protect each other from the condemned. Corrupt. Jolt. You know what? Let's have some fun. And let's just say remote control, since it's been so bad for all these years. Well, all this time. I'm not sure if it's been years. Jolt, I think, still works. So we got some slow, we got some murder, we got some slow and murder. We've got finding them, and that's gonna stack with remote control. Okay, this is good. Hindered? Yeah. That. Okay. They're all up there. We're on Midwich for this. It's kind of fucked for them. Lullaby only. Lullaby only. Pop! Hey boy. You alright? And... whoop. Everyone but you. Oh, I forced Tassie. I could have gone the other one. Oh, okay. Not so bad. Let's just get on with it. Someone's there. Are they? No, he doesn't have distortion. I saw him. What have we got? What have we got? You're seeing my thingy, okay. Wait! So, our first guy, Ghoulie, he didn't get wait, hey. Someone was screwing around here. Let's keep this up, let's keep this up. Okay, no one's fucking with these TVs. It's all there. Hi. Let's get this out of the way and TP. Oh, you're just gonna hamster me. I think you want to die. Oh, you're here. I don't know what's up with this guy. You got one chat. Hello. Where did she? Okay. I kinda wanna kick that. Alright, get some stacks on everyone. They've not touched. I am correct. No, they're upstairs. I have not many tapes that go upstairs. There they are. What's up, bitches? What do you want? No, screw you. Jolted the middle one, it's fucking great. Get away from there. Am I condemning that hard? Not quite. You went all the way over here. Are you here? Blood there. Oh, this is fake blood. Let's get upstairs. Whip her around, you're over there. Hey, dweebs. You can't be serious. Well, I got shitty hooks, so... Yeah, shitty hooks. So, there's fun, whatever. Over here, nerds! Knees high! You're dead. You're done. I don't care. You're getting freaking stared. Alright, give me the Care Bear stare. Death by girl. Little girl. Okay, a lot of these people are Protector. Yeah, I'm feeling the tape. Dude, is that the freaking Declaration of Independence? Or whatever that is? stairs. Now, obviously I left someone up here. Right, you little shit. Oh, you done? Cage is plot twisting.
I'm a plot twister. I twist the plots.
Where am I? Tell me. Give me Cage. Give me the one they call Cage. You know, for a short killer, I'm quite foreboding and tall, it feels. Alright. I think you had knees high. Oh, good job. How'd that go? Survivors were a bit weird. It was nice not having to bend over backwards to go for a condemned strat and just sort of passively let that happen. GG. Upload. Yeah, he's just starting. Oh yeah, they had a heal build. They had a heal build and I had sloppy. They could have really taken off. I think I screwed them somehow. Okay, cool. Let's try both of these at the same time. Dead dog! Damn, I'm getting kill-sided maps. Where are they? There they are, and we got one over there. Alright, so they can't quite see me yet. This guy can. Screw them though. Well? Oh no, I'm not using the well. Alright. Let's get this going. I can read your puny little mind. Oh, barely. Alright, let's break this and teleport again. Nerves. Maybe I should have swung earlier. Alright. That was a little silly. Okay. You may stop for me. Hey, girl. Now I haven't quite solidified in my head whether basic attacks on people without tapes gives them a stack. I believe it does. Hi, girl. This? Oh, barely. She screwed that up. Let's do this. So yeah, I left her, I guess there's 2 gens over there, but I kind of left her in butt-fuck nowhere. I think I get you here. Oh, smart, smart, smart. Just. I think he went on a tape journey to that tape. Should have screamed earlier, bud. I think he actually, yeah, I think that was the second part of his scream. Happy to get this out of the way. Okay. I'm not here. I'm so here. Forced levitation probably prevented a pallet rescue from there because I waited, and I shouldn't have waited necessarily. Alright, let's just keep this rolling. 2 of them have tapes, but she doesn't. Meg. Meg doesn't. So they've got to start traversing. This is... Hey, Nick. Oh, they're here. I get you. And you're dead. Well, they screwed up. If he continued in main, I would have left him. But he went to this shitty spot, so let's get him out of there. So, are these the best opponents that I'm facing right this second? No, these are probably neck cages who don't have all of their perks unlocked. In fact, I'm gonna say that they definitely don't, without seeing the end of the results. You're probably up there. Let's TP up there for fun. So yeah, that would have made sense. They would have taken this one that I didn't see and then just got over there. Because yeah, the iridescent tape journeys, they don't put you on the furthest gen. That's only the first tape of the tape editing deck, whatever the one is that makes them. Whichever one that forces them to do it. Let's go this way. Just keep things chill. Keep it chill. You guys want up here? They know I'm around. Hello. So he's going on a tape journey. It could be anywhere. Let's just wait. Whoops, wrong one. Let's just say here. Oh, there he. Oh, the cooldown. Well, we saw him. Oh. Thought I had that. Good done. Alright, get out of here. she went up there. You're kind of caught in the wrong spot, girl. Girl, you know better. Looping around with my jolts. I think that moonwalk fucked him. I think it did. There she is. She has a tape. I kind of need this rescue. She has a tape. She has a tape. She has a tape. Let's go to that one because it's open. Where are you going? 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 You're going this way? You're going this way? You're going this way? You're going this way? You're going that way. You bitch! She got the tape! But she's gonna pay for it with her hook. Right, he's got a tape. I don't want to let him go. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I'm losing him. You son of a bitch. Damn, every tape has gone to that freaking corner one. Is it the furthest tape? Maybe. Really, bud? Wow. Not gonna get to it, but... Let's say this one. Well, they seemed confused. I had a lot of info thanks to the remote, and the iridescent tape... oh, should I? Yeah, whatever. What's that? Station's a bit hard for them to deal with. Alright. GG, well played. Meghead technician. Made for this, sorry. Adapting. So, my initial thoughts are, Onryo feels much more natural to play. It sort of feels like everything is all your efforts coalesce into condemned plays. Which generally results in just some nice slowdown that the survivors have to deal with on little tape journeys, and occasionally you may intercept them to break tapes and really screw them over. I kind of was hoping if they sort of got rid of Rickety Pinwheel and Seesaw Cloth because they're not quite making the sense to me that I think they need to do. They're kind of like the odd ones out at the moment compared to all the others. She's sort of split between her stealth and condemning and other odd effects, and then there's these two which sort of stick out and don't really do anything useful. I think videotape copy might actually be really interesting. This and iridescent videotape, or even just remote control. Yeah. I think this one's compelling to me. I want to test that one a lot more because that might just be like a little, like a sleeper hit. Other than that, she's quite fun, and yeah, maybe if I master her new manifesting buffs and sort of unlock those secrets, and if that helps improve my chase, yeah, she might just... I might come back to Onryo as my main again, but we'll see. We'll see. I do like Skull Merchant quite a bit, and I think Larry is... he's pretty wild. But we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my first look at new Onryo.